Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Acacia Courtney. We're really happy to have you with us and we really appreciate you continuing to support and follow Gulfstream Park. It's an absolutely spectacular Saturday afternoon. We have 12 races coming up, including 2 stakes. So let's get right up to track announcer Pete Aiello for track and weather conditions.
12 races on a Saturday in South Florida. Great weather conditions for horse racing. The sun was out. We had a fast main track, a firm turf course, temperatures in the mid 80s, and guaranteed money in the Rainbow Six of $1.75 million. First of the afternoon on turf at 1 mile, maiden claimers in for $50,000. Scratch the 4, 11, 13, and 14. Jose Alvarez on the 5 formula. Dylan Davis rides the 10. She throws heat. First race favorite was number 3, Philly Special. Racing at Gulfstream. Choo Choo Debut on the stretch out. He gets the first call. Up to challenges Lake Parima. Away toward the rail is Florado. Out wide on the course in Sense a Million, followed by Strike Magic. In between horses is the favorite Philly Special. She's now 3 wide and racing about 2 lengths off the leader. It's a gap of another 2 to Noble Enterprise, who gets over to the rail a half in front of Ginger on My Mind. Back from there and She Throws Heat. She's second last, and after a messy start, the trailer is Formula. Around the first turn they go. Choo Choo Debut has the lead by half a length. Lake Parima is their second. Sense a Million on the outside third. Florado is at the rail fourth. Philly Special is in the clear while fifth, a length better than a rail running Strike Magic. These top flight horses have 4 or 5 lengths on Ginger on My Mind. Then it's Noble Enterprise and She Throws Heat. And Formula will have to find the Formula as she's last of all as they go to the half-mile point. Choo Choo Debut and Miguel Vasquez trying to go it all the way. They lead 3 parts of a length. Lake Parima is their second. Saya sends Philly Special on the far outside to launch an attack. She's now 4 wide but gaining ground quickly. Here's Philly Special, yellow cap on the outside. In between horses, Lake Parima toward the rail. Choo Choo Debut. Florado is at the rail. Dropping back now is Sense a Million. Passed inside by Strike Magic as they round the far turn. Choo Choo Debut is still the target. Philly Special working awfully hard. Lake Parima's in the 2 path toward the rail. Florado needs room in the worst way, and they're at the top of the stretch with the advantage now. It's Lake Parima who comes away on top. Philly Special to the attack. Florado's got no place to go. Choo Choo Debut is battling hard, and over the top it's Strike Magic in deep stretch. Still many chances here. Strike Magic storming up on the outside for Paco. Strike Magic hits the front. She Throws Heat is out of time. Strike Magic a 9-1 winner. Florado is second. She Throwed Heat came from way back for third, 135 and 4. We start the afternoon with an 8-1 upset as number 8, Strike Magic, gets a good trip, and she gets the victory here today. Trained by Mark Hennig for Lee Lewis, it was Paco Lopez on board for the winning ride. Tough run if you had number 1, Florado. She had horse, but never had any place to prove it. Strike Magic did. She scores at 8-1. We go to the second race now. Maiden claimers at a 1 mile trip. The price tag was $12,500. Paco Lopez on 4, time to 2-step. Gadiel Martinez on 5, Music City Wolf. All the money on number 4, time to 2-step. And they're off. The favorite time to 2-step was actually the last to get underway. Good start at the rail for I'm a Rockstar, who's headed off for the yearly lead. Meanwhile, Paco just gave a reminder to time to 2-step to try to move forward and gain some forward position on the outside in Powerful Words for a narrow lead. It's Powerful Words in front, time to 2-step looking for some place to race. At the inside, and I'm a Rockstar signing bonuses with her. Music City Wolf into the top flight are on the far outside and Distinctly Sassy. Time to 2-step is in and amongst rivals heading to the 5/8. Paco's trying to secure a spot. Martinez won't let him as Music City Wolf kicks on. Music City Wolf leads by a neck. Powerful Words is now second. Now time to 2-step will have some room to work. In the clear, 3 wide while third. Signing bonus at the inside is now fourth. 2 better than I'm a Rockstar and now fifth. Back to sixth and Distinctly Sassy. 7th out wide, Gracie's Dream. And the trailer is Aurora Nation. 47-1 for the opening half mile. Paco elected to go inside of Powerful Words, but he does look to have the 2 path secured, so good move there as Music City Wolf has the lead. Time to 2-step is poised to strike second. Back to third, Powerful Words. Signing bonus in range while fourth. The rest are having to pick up their feet and do it pretty soon as time to 2-step starts to get away. There's a 1/4 mile left to go and time to 2-step. All the rage at the windows, and at the top of the stretch, she's the target. From second, it's Music City Wolf. Signing bonuses next, but after 3 quarters in 12 and 4, time to 2-step continues to move away. Signing bonus is going to try to mount a rally for second, and she's trying to close ground at time to 2-step. Paco looking around. He sees signing bonus in the rearview mirror, and he'll keep her there. It's time to 2-step in front. Signing bonus with a good try second. I'm a rock star was third. Music City Wolf and fourth. Bettors had this race as a foregone conclusion from the time we opened the betting windows here today. Number 4, Time to Two-Step was all the rage, and she was all the rage on the track as well. Negotiating some early traffic, and then she got into the clear going into the far turn, and it was lights out. Paco Lopez with a sweep of the early daily double for Peter Walder, and owners Walder Racing and William Froniger. Time to Two-Step beats signing bonus in the second. Time for a commercial timeout. Still a lot of action to come. Don't go away.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon. 5 furlongs on the turf. Claimers in at a $25,000 level. Scratch the 4, Vida Dolce. Misael Harami rides the 5, Clamor. Miguel Vasquez on the 6, Sovereign Warrior. Race favorite was the 2, What's to Blame. And they're off. What's to Blame? Last into stride. First into stride, Island Tap, who's headed off for the early lead. He leads by 2 early over Clamor, who's away in early second. Sovereign Warrior on the outside claims third. What's to Blame driving through at the inside second last, and the trailer is Wild One Forever. Very easy lead for this distance for Island Tap. He kicks to the far turn on top by 3. Clamor is second on the outside. Sovereign Warrior is now third. What's to Blame? No place to go while fourth, and 3 back to Wild One Forever. 21-1 for the opening quarter speed. Island Tap is the target. He's a quarter of a mile from home and still well clear. Clamor on the inside, on the outside, and Sovereign Warrior. What's to Blame has to go 3 wide as Island Tap is still there. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Island Tap leads by 5. Down the center, that's What's to Blame trying to get on track when it matters, but Island Tap was left alone, and you can't leave anybody alone sprinting on turf. Island Tap will go all the way at 4-1. What's to Blame second? Sovereign Warrior is in a picture for third that I think he wins over Wild One Forever, then Clamor. Well, Island Tap hadn't visited the winner's circle in over a year. Trainer Richard Ralph hasn't visited the winner's circle in over a year and a half. But Island Tap and Richard Ralph team up today, and that streak is over. As the son of Tapazar goes gate to wire, he proved the lone speed here, and he went all the way under Marcos Meneses for Albert and Leighton Wong. Island Tap bet down to 4-1 off the strength of his speed. He beats What to Blame in the third. Let's go to the fourth race now. Maiden Claimers at a 1-mile trip. The price tag $12,500. Scratch the 5, Bellamy's Treasure. Victor LeBron on 2, Concilium. The favorites were the 2, Concilium, and the 6, Isle of Man. And they're off. Kind of a bobbling beginning there for Isle of Man. He's last to get underway. Looking for a leader, it's Blip, who's put into play by Paco. Toward the rail, Pure Crazy Dude is not going to be far away. Into the top flight is Bambino. He's much closer than last time. Concilium is together with Isle of Man and Mountain Tree on the outside. As expected, not much pace on here with Blip at 2-1 in front to half a length. Fanny's going to save the rail spot for Pure Crazy Dude as Bambino is tugging and up into second. 4 wide is Mountain Tree, then Concilium, and the trailer is Isle of Man. 25 seconds for the opening quarter speed, 5 furlongs left to go. Blip has the lead. The rail open for Pure Crazy Dude. Now he'll go on with it. From third, it's Concilium. From fourth, and Bambino. Far outside in Mountain Tree. Bambino's in tight while second last, and Isle of Man is the trailer. Half a mile from the finish, Pure Crazy Dude and Blip continue to battle. Mountain Tree at 60-1 is now losing third to Concilium. Isle of Man, the race favorite, is second last, and Bambino, he got shuffled, and he's now ridden along to try to launch another bid with 3 furlongs left to run. Up front, Pure Crazy Dude and Blip continue to battle. Now Bambino's running again for Marcos Meneses. He's 4 wide on the outside. Concilium is next. Isle of Man working hard to try to get on terms with these top rivals with a quarter of a mile left to go. 48-1 for a 4 for the opening half mile. 3/4, 114 flat. Pure Crazy Dude cut the corner and he opened up. Pure Crazy Dude now by 4. They're all left in his wake right now. Down the center and Isle of Man with Bambino, Concilium up the inside, then Blip in deep stretch. Happy birthday, Jenna Antonucci, as Pure Crazy Dude goes on to win it. Second is Concilium, third is Mountain Tree, and then Isle of Man. 139 flat.
Nice job of riding here from jockey Fanny Olson, as number 1, Pure Crazy Dude, had just enough speed to keep that inside position and didn't have to go too fast to get there. Fanny sent first dude's Pure Crazy Dude to the top, turning for home, and he widened the advantage, getting the maiden victory for birthday girl Jenna Antonucci and the Bella Inizio farm. We go to the 5th race now, the start of the middle pick 4, 6 furlongs of the journey. Claimers in for $8,000. Scratch the 1, 5, and 7. Favorites were 3 French Quarter and 9 Starship Apollo.
And they're off. Good start for Starship Apollo. Pachanga Party has speed down at the inside. Karma King away in the top flight alongside French Quarter. Then back to Charge Cardi's mid-flight and in the clear. Outside and racing the next is Desert General, followed by Lil Meatball, who's last into stride as they chase the speed of Big Bomb Pachanga Party. Pachanga Party to the half-mile grounds, leads a length and a half. French Quarter is second. Starship Apollo tries to run with the favorite from third. Backpedaling fourth is Karma King, on from fifth and Charge Card. Then back to Lil Meatball, racing outside of Desert General at the back after the quarter was complete in 22-4. 3 furlongs remains here, and with the advantage, it's still Pachanga Party. 3 wide. Starship Apollo from between horses and French Quarter. Working home from the back is Lil Meatball and Charge Card. They're 4 and 5 deep as they move past the quarter-mile pole. French Quarter toward the inside still has the lead. Starship Apollo tries to get on terms while second. That's all for Pachanga Party. Stand side in a late rally from Charge Card. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and it's still French Quarter the target. Starship Apollo going to try one more time. Desert General trying to spoil the party from third. 16th to go. Desert General is lunging late. French Quarter needs to hold Desert General. Photo finish. Might have been French Quarter, but Desert General made that entirely too close for comfort. Third was Starship Apollo and 111-1.
Number 3, French Quarter, saved by the wire as Paco Lopez gets a rotting triple here today. This one for the Mad Dog Racing Stable and Safi Joseph Jr. 4, Desert General, loomed large late. He just missed ahead of the 9, Starship Apollo, who ran third. Let's go now to race number 6 of the afternoon. Maidens of the Florida bred variety at 6 furlongs. Jockey change on 4, Disturbin' Bourbon to Dylan Davis. Chris Landeros on the 6, Freedom Force. Race favorite was the 6, Freedom Force.
And they're off. Excellent beginning for Quick Step Ed and Freedom Force. They're the first 2 out. Celtic Brotherhood moving through toward the rail. And Celtic Brotherhood will take the lead and move away by almost 2. Quick Step Ed second, Freedom Force third, Shaw's an early fourth. Gap of 2.5 to West Side Warrior, who races outside of Disturbin' Bourbon. Second last is WW Candy, and Viper is the trailer. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn with the West Point colors on. It's Luis Saez and Celtic Brotherhood through a 22-1 opening quarter speed. Leads by a length and a half over Freedom Force. The favorite is second. Quick Step Ed is back to third, 2.5 clear of Shaw. Then West Side Warrior racing ahead of Disturbin' Bourbon. WW Candy tries to run home from the back, and Viper's been last throughout, and Celtic Brotherhood's been first throughout. Quarter of a mile left to go. Celtic Brotherhood has the lead. Freedom Force starts to get serious on the outside now. Second after a 45-3 half mile. Quick Step Ed is third. Shaw down the center. 3/16 to go. Celtic Brotherhood tries to repel the challenges of Freedom Force with Quick Step Ed on the outside. Here's Paco on Quick Step Ed putting his best foot forward. He's 3-1. He's in front. He's Quick Step Ed. A maiden no more. Celtic Brotherhood was second. Freedom Force third. Then Shaw in 111-4.
Number 3, Quick Step Ed gives Paco Lopez his 4th riding victory of the afternoon. A grand slam for Paco as Elaine Vincent's 2-step salsa son. Quick Step Ed gets the money here today for John Vincent. He was not very good last time out, but he was excellent here today. $8 winner, Quick Step Ed. We'll be right back. Back now for race number 7 on the afternoon. Start of today's Rainbow 6 at 1 mile on turf. Allowance horses of a $51,000 variety. Scratch the 4, 14, and 15. Fanny Olson on the 2, Victor LeBron on the 7, Dylan Davis on the 9, Miguel Vasquez on the 11. The race favorite was the 5, Golden Tappet.
And they're off. The favorite Golden Tappet was last into stride. He's about 2 lengths slower than the first couple. Those first couple are Everyone Loves James and Flawless Bourbon. Splitting horses and on the move now. Cable Channel joins the top flight, saving ground at the rail in Kid Bourbon. Out 3 wide and Shooting the Breeze. Then it's a foursome comprised of Bourbon and May in the 2-path. Golden Tappet who rushes throughout the rail. On the far outside, King Daddy with Super Scat Daddy just to his inside. Then it's a length and a half to Tabia, racing ahead of Resident Liberal, and Cool Gizmos at the back of the field, and he's about 15 or so off the lead of Everyone Loves James. Everyone Loves James going quick up front, 22-1 to the opening quarter. Everyone Loves James on top by 2. Flawless Bourbon on the outside, 2nd. Cable Channel now 3rd. Shooting the Breeze is 4th. Kid Bourbon at the inside, 5th for Paco. Outside 6 goes King Daddy. Racing in 7th is the favorite Golden Tappet up on the outside, and now 8th. Here's Tabia with a bit of a move. 9th at the rail in Bourbon and May. Back to 10th in between Super Scat Daddy. Resident Liberal is 11th, and Cool Gizmo is last of the 12, behind a wicked half mile of 45-3. Here's Prado on Flawless Bourbon, bidding up outside of Everyone Loves James for the top. Shooting the Breeze is outside of them, while 3 wide. Golden Tappet's 5 wide, 4 wide, and King Daddy dropping back. Looking for room is Kid Bourbon at the inside in Cable Channel. Many chances here, but over the top, here comes Golden Tappet, charging hard under jockey Luis Saez. Under very confident handling, Golden Tappet has stormed to the front. Up into 2nd is Kid Bourbon, but a nice display today from Golden Tappet. He's a sharp 2.5 length winner. Kid Bourbon 2nd. Up 3rd was Super Scat Daddy, and Shooting the Breeze finished 4th.
Number 5, Golden Tappet, proved much the best and turned a lot of heads, myself included, when getting the victory here in today's 7th race. Broke a touch slowly and then was wide on the far turn. Still managed to win in hand in a time of less than 133, 132 and change for Golden Tappet. That was a huge run, as this horse proves he is of stakes quality for Sumaya U.S. Stable and Brendan Walsh. Luis Saez on board, the son of Tappet, Golden Tappet. The favorite wins to start the Rainbow 6. We go to the 8th race now, start of the late pick 5, 6.5 furlongs of the journey. Claimers in for $50,000. Chris Landeros on the 3, Hard Bell, a field of 7. The favorite was the 7, Fortune Cookie.
And they're off. Last in, first out. Fortune Cookie gets the first call. Down at the inside, Stonehands is up to challenge. Splitting Rivals and Storm Advisory into the top flight alongside Hard Bell. Out wide in Gloria Florida, 3rd last. Front loaded is 2nd last. And the early trailer is Champagne on Me. At 2-1, it's Storm Advisory, 5 furlongs from home and 2 on top. Stonehands is now 2nd. Gloria Florida claims 3rd from Fortune Cookie, who's back to 4th. Being asked to go on with it a little bit now. Down at the inside and Hard Bell. 2nd last is Front Loaded, and on heels at the back is Champagne on Me. 22-2 for the opening quarter speed. Mid-race, Jaramillo tries to catch a breather for Storm Advisory, who's 3 furlongs from home and 2 on top. Gloria Florida is outside of Stonehands, and they're 2nd and 3rd. 4 in front of Front Loaded, who's made ground into 4th. Fortune Cookie just not firing his best shot. Champagne on Me is next, and with a 1/4 mile left to go, 45 seconds for a half mile. It's Storm Advisory, who's now under siege on the far outside. Gloria Florida, and loose from down the center of the track is Champagne on Me. Champagne on Me and Front Loaded closing ground at this embattled trio. Here's Champagne on Me, who was last early, but he's first now. Front Loaded stays on with him. These two on to the finish. Champagne on Me at 10-1 winner. Front Loaded 2nd, Gloria Florida 3rd in 1:16 and 96/100.
Number 1, Champagne on Me, goes last to first to win at 10-1 here. Trainer Rohan Crichton, who runs 1-2 in the race, owned and bred by Rodrigo Cunha. Champagne on Me, your 8th race winner. To the 9th race now, the co-featured Melody of Color Stakes. 3-year-old fillies at 5 furlongs on turf. Jockey change on the 3 to Chris Landeros. Victor LeBron on the 6. 11 will go.
And they're off in the Melody of Color Stakes. Hear My Prayer, one of the first into stride. The other favorite, Foolish Humor, away in good shape. Far outside in Silver Tunes, just smoking 3 wide. Compensate Blue Colors down toward the inside, racing ahead of Free the Beast and Mrs. Maisel. Back between horses, Reggae Revolution, then Randy Abbey. Still alive is second last, and the trailer is Take Charge, as they kick to the far turn. The two favorites get acquainted. Hear My Prayer has inside position. Foolish Humor right up alongside now. Second, Just Smoking is third. Compensate tries to rally for Prado fourth and down inside. Gap of 4 to Silver Tunes, who's 3 better than Mrs. Maisel as they run to the top of the stretch. Paco looking for 5 today with Hear My Prayer, who turns first with the lead. Foolish Humor on the outside. Loose and charging is Compensate. Silver Tunes and Mrs. Maisel are next. They make their way inside the final 16th of a mile. Hear My Prayer still finding Compensate on the outside is up into second, but time has run out to catch Hear My Prayer, who wins the Melody of Colors. Second is Compensate. Foolish Humor third. Mrs. Maisel finished fourth.
The chalk talks, and Paco gets his 5th riding victory of the afternoon as number 4, Hear My Prayer. Quick enough to make the lead and duel the 7, Foolish Humor, into submission. She drew off late, trained by David Fisher for Kara Oliver. Again, Paco Lopez gets victory 5 on the afternoon. It was Hear My Prayer to beat Compensate in the Melody of Colors. We go to the 10th race now. Start of the late pick 3, 6 furlongs the journey. Allowance optional claiming variety with a jockey change on 2 to Dylan Davis. Jockey change on 5 to Miguel Vasquez. Marcos Meneses on the 7. The favorites included the 1, We Miss Susie, and the 5, Hopeful Growth.
And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. Hunting for a leader from between horses, Tale of Success puts the neck on top. Here comes Wanderlust moving through for Dylan Davis and up to take the lead. Hopeful Growth on the comeback try gets away in third. We Miss Susie is at the rail fourth. Followed fifth by I Dare You. Then comes Reagan's Edge. And the early trailer is Mustn't Grumble. They make their way to the half-mile grounds. Wanderlust with an avail advantage and the lead. Tale of Success is there second. 3 wide. Hopeful Growth is now third. The hot-handed Paco Lopez is fourth down inside with the gray We Miss Susie. She's now starting to launch a bit while only 2 lengths off the embattled trio, working 5 ahead of Reagan's Edge. Then I Dare You, she's not firing, and Mustn't Grumble is last of all as Vasquez lets out on Hopeful Growth, who just ran by to take the lead. Hopeful Growth has the lead. Paco thought better of trying to be a hero in split horses. He'll come around with We Miss Susie after a 45 and 2 half mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive, here comes We Miss Susie, laying the challenge to Hopeful Growth, who kicks with her from second. Late run from Reagan's Edge for a slice. Final 16th of a mile. We Miss Susie is now roused on the top end, and here's win 6 on the afternoon. Paco's on fire, and the Paco Express rolls on with We Miss Susie, who's a 2-length winner. Hopeful Growth second, Reagan's Edge third, then Wanderlust and Tale of Success.
When you're hot, and Paco's just hot right now. He gets his 6th riding victory of the afternoon, and it comes aboard of the daughter of Creative Cause, We Miss Susie, who continues her good race, bad race pattern. If you were onto that, you figured she'd fire a big shot today. She did indeed, and the bettors hammered her to 2-1 off the 6-1 line. Trained by Jane Sibeli for owners Austin and George Vyers, it's We Miss Susie in the 10th.
And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Back now for race number 11 on the program, the 5th edition of the Texas Glitter Stakes. 3-year-olds sprinting on turf at 5 furlongs. Angel Rodriguez on the 2, Aye Sir. Dylan Davis rides the 4, Another Miracle. Field of 8. The favorites included the 4, Another Miracle, and the 5, Cajun Casanova.
And they're off in the Texas Glitter. Guildsman missed the start about 2 lengths. Aye, Sir, and Our Man Joe were the 2 quickest away in third, and splitting horses, Cajun Casanova. On from fourth is Ike is Great down inside in Rockcrest. Then Ain't Wasting Time. The 2 at the back are Guildsman and Another Miracle. The favorite is last now with less than half a mile to go. Up front, Jaramillo pushes the pedal on Our Man Joe, and he kicks to a 1.5 length lead. Aye, Sir. Back to second on the outside. Ike is Great is now third. 2 back to Cajun Casanova. Guildsman moving sharply. He's in the maroon colors up into fifth. Rockcrest at the inside. Then back to another miracle. Ain't wasting time is last, and our man Joe is first. Our man Joe off the turn leads by a length and a half. 21-2 for a quarter and an eighth of a mile to go. Our man Joe, he's still in front. Cajun Casanova tries to peg him back late. Cajun Casanova surging at our man Joe. Our man Joe getting a bit tired. Here comes Cajun Casanova on the outside. Cajun Casanova's in time. Cajun Casanova ran down our man Joe to win the Texas Glitter in 55-1.
Well, the maiden Our Man Joe gave it his best run, but he just missed late as he was ran down by a more seasoned professional in Cajun Casanova, who comes from off the speed today to get the Texas Glitter Stakes victory under jockey Miguel Vasquez. Trained by Mike Pino for Smart Angle LLP, it was Cajun Casanova at 7-2, defeating our man Joe. Gildsman in his stateside debut, he ran huge, blew the start, covered ground, and ended up third. To the 12th and final race now on turf at a mile and a 16th. Claimers at a $16,000 level. Victor LeBron on the 4, Amisael Jaramillo on the 7, Jose Alvarez on the 9. We close the day with a wide open betting race.
And runners away. At the inside, Great Kahuna begins the quickest, and he'll fire to the top. Splitting horses, Bondurant is not going to be far away, and up on the outside, here's long shot Chuckles Candy. He's into the top flight. In fact, he's now in front. Tis a runner wide on the course and trying to work over. Then it's a length and a half to Cash Call Kitten. He's 3 wide himself. Tufa is next. Philo's between horses. Differential's 3 wide, a length and a half in front of Shidoshi. Then it's National Honor, and the early trailer is Bostelito. Around the first turn they go. The opening quarter was 23 seconds flat. Chuckles Candy at a 99-1 number, in front by a length and a half. Tizarunner is now second. Here's a backstretch brush from Differential. He's up into third. Great Kahuna, who won the start, backed off to be fourth. Bondurant splitting horses and on the move for Jaramillo. He's now fifth. Back to sixth and Cash Call Kitten. He's 3 wide. At the inside in Tufa, 2.5 clear of Philo. Then it's back to Shidoshi and National Honor, and Bostelito is still last. 47 seconds for the opening half mile. We're half a mile from the finish. Chuckles Candy has the lead. On the outside, Tizarunner is there second. Bondurant is third. Great Kahuna is now fourth. 3 wide. Cash Call Kitten has to get around dropping back Differential. Philo slides through at the inside. Tufa's ahead of them. National Honor's now starting to work home. National Honor 2-path for Paco last in the screen as they run to the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:10-3. They turn in. Chuckles Candy is in front, but he's tackled now by Bondurant. And Bondurant slides up to take the lead. Into the clear comes Great Kahuna. Chuckles Candy is next. Racing room for Philo. Nice move by Rodriguez. He got through on Philo. He's down inside. Not really quickening up much, though, as they come home for the wire. It's still Great Kahuna in front. National Honor lunging. Can Paco get there? Yes! I've lost count. How many is that? 7? National Honor was in time and 141-1.
You can put Paco Lopez amongst the likes of racing legend Jerry Bailey, as he's now won 7 races on a single program at Gulfstream Park. He does it in dramatic fashion aboard number 10, National Honor, who didn't get through last time, but today he got through, and he got the money at 9-2, giving Jane Sibeli a training double on the program, owned in partnership by Philip Harding Sr., Jacob Schnorr, and Margot Flynn. Trained by Jane Sibeli, and Paco Lopez rides 7 winners on a single day. Mark it down March the 21st, 2020. Multiple winning tickets sold in the Rainbow Six. We'll have guaranteed money tomorrow. 9 races in total and a 1 o'clock start. We'll see you then.
That's it for today. Thank you for joining us on a spectacular day of racing. We'll continue tomorrow on Sunday as we wrap up the racing week. 10 more races coming up, and we hope you'll join us and continue to watch and wager on Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.